Doesn't matter. I already have a good one for first period. Why would I put this one up? Okay. So first of all, let's talk about this formula. You learned it. I believe you learned it first in the 7th grade. So, it's the slope through 2 points is equal to y2 minus y1 divided by x2 minus x1. So, let's talk about what that means in terms, let's have a couple points. We have 2 and negative 4. Then we'll have 5 and 10. So, remember, in any point, this is x and this is y, right? Similarly, this is x, this is y. So we have x1, y1 because it's the first point. We have x2, y2 because it is the second point. We say x1 because the 1 is down and to the right. For those of you that like it, it's called subscript. So if you want to do something weird on your stupid MySpace page in subscript, that's what you use. Okay. Okay. So let's work this out. Let's find the slope between these 2 points. So 10 minus negative 4 divided by 5 minus 2. All right, so how much is 10 minus negative 4? 14. Very good. It is 14. I'm going to guess that the people who don't remember how to do it were just quiet so they didn't embarrass themselves. So 5 minus 2 is 3. So the slope of the line between these 2 points is 14 over 3. So down with decimals, up with fractions. So please make sure and leave your slopes as fractions. Because if you remember, we go up 14 to the right 3. Everybody remember that? But if I change this to a decimal, it would be 4.67. You all know how to go up 4.67? Yeah, right. Okay. Let me have you try one of those on your own, please. I do want you to reduce it if the fraction comes out to be a whole number. So please find the slope between 2, 1 and 5, 7. I do want to make mention of one thing. Let's say you accidentally switch this around and make it 1 minus 7 over 2 minus 5. This does actually give you the same answer of positive 2. The only thing that does matter is that you put y on top and x on the bottom. Okay? I don't know what you did wrong. I cannot see your paper. I just did. Okay. Alright, so again, it would give, what I meant by doing this is that it would give you the same result either way you did it. 6 over 3 is still 2. Right? Okay, good. The other thing that we're going to do today is this. I have a slope of 2, and I have a point for 3. How can I find a line that goes through the point. Yes? Why would that work? Because it does. Okay, so can we use y equals mx plus b to find it? We actually can. So y equals mx plus b is a very powerful little formula. I know most of the time you all don't think of it as a formula. You'll have a lot of formulas in chemistry like this year, where there'll be 4 or 5 variables, and then you'll have to pick and choose which variables you have, and then pick the right formula based on what you have. That might scare some of you. I would imagine it would give relief to a lot of you, because most people consider that the hardest part. So anyway, here we have 3 equals 2 times 4 plus b. We're going to have 3 equals 8 plus b. I'm going to subtract 8 from both sides, and I get that b equals negative 5. But that really didn't tell me too much just yet. I do want to emphasize that it's probably better for you to start slow and just plug in m first and then do the variables if you're having trouble with this. So here's what we're going to do. To get the equation of our line, we will only put in m and b for a line. Okay? To get the equation for a line, we only put in m and b. That is super, super, super important. So then we get y equals 2x minus 5. Okay? Is that easy enough so far? You all remember doing this last year, right? Maybe not how to do it, but you at least remember doing it. Okay, good. Trying to break your own calculator, that's always good. Let me have you try one of these on your own. That's the 3rd time I've done that today. I want m equals negative 3. I want it to go through the point 2, 5. So try this one for me, please. So let's look at this. Hopefully you got it right. Again, we start with y equals, we're going to start with y equals mx plus b. Then we are going to put in negative 3 with the x plus b. This is y, this is x. I didn't label that up here, so let me go ahead and do that for your notes. So this is 5 equals negative 3 times 2 plus b. So 5 equals negative 6 plus b. I add 6 to both sides, and I get that 11 equals b. But again, I am not done with my equation yet. This is the important thing up here. Only put in m and b. That was the biggest mistakes every year that I teach this. People always substitute in x, y, m, and b. You only want to put in the 2. So this is negative 3x plus 11. Pretty simple, right? Okay. One last thing, and we are already finished. No, it's about the same. So what if you want a line through 2, 8. That is parallel to 3x minus 4. Let me make that y equals 3x minus 4. Don't know why I didn't add that in. Make that a little bit neater looking. So, I already have the point, right? So, if I have y equals mx plus b, I already have that this is 8 equals m times 2 plus b. But which do I have? Will I use the slope of the old line or the b of the old line? That's actually right. Why? Okay, because remember, if I want something parallel to another line, it has the same slope as that line, right? Okay, I'll be right out. Okay, so here we have 8 equals 6 plus b. So we subtract 6, and we get 2 equals b. So then I have my line, y equals 3x plus 2, and it's parallel to the other one. Everybody agree? Okay.